Hey, what's going on? It's Rico with No Boring Concrete. We're here in North Lakeland. We just wrapped up this wood plank stamp job. And as I mentioned in the previous video, there's wood plank finishes that we do by resurfacing an existing slab, which is called an overlay. And then we have your traditional stamping of wood plank look, which we use the rubber mat stamps and imprint them into the wet concrete to give you that wood look. So in this one we did the traditional way. We had to pour the slab, and then we cleaned it up afterwards. We came back, pressure washed it, taped everything off, and then we finally were able to add the coloring, some antiquing in it, and we just wrapped up the sealer and pulled all the plastic off so we can do this video for the final walkthrough. So let's get to it. So I think on the last video I started off in the back portion in the backyard. So just here's the steps leading up to the house, and then here's the planking itself. So the cool thing, like I said, there's a lot of character, a lot of variation. You got some knots like right there, and some nails over there. Just a lot of movement, variation, a lot of the stuff that people want in a wood plank floor with all the character nowadays when they're redoing and remodeling a house. So this one we ran the planks basically, if you're looking at the house, north and south, so the water can drain, and I think it just looks better overall. But as we hit this corner, since that corner right there didn't line up with that post at a quite, like a perfect 45 angle, we decided just to run the planks this way, change the directions, create a saw cut there, and then run the planks this way now. So that worked out pretty well here. And other than that, let me jump to the back patio, and I'll jump out. I'll point out a couple things that we were talking about last time I was walking over there. All right, so here we are in the back patio, and I think some of the knots, some of the character, I think I said I'd point out this one previously, like when the antiquing falls in there, it creates a shadowing effect. The pigments fall into those lower spots, and it just looks more 3D, more realistic. Shows really well. You have knots like that. The grain just going throughout. You get another knot in there. There's another one here. Oh, I like this one a lot too. This one's pretty neat too. It's just, and here's the overview of this area. So I'd say all in all, it turned out pretty good. Customer came by, she loved it. She didn't want to go too dark, and I think this was just dark enough. I think any darker probably would have been too dark for her. But everything turned out well. So if you have a project that you're interested in doing, whether it's stamping, I like this movement too, sorry. Stop motion tracks where you see kind of like the lines. That's pretty neat too. If you have a project, concrete countertops, outdoor kitchen, pool deck resurfacing, any type of resurfacing, epoxy or concrete or otherwise, feel free to reach out to us. You know who we are, noboringconcrete.com. Instagram, YouTube channel, Facebook, all that. You can find us under No Boring Concrete. Share, like, repost, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Thanks. See you.